Ever wondered how a single number can describe the speed of a car, but an arrow can explain the car's speed and direction? Scalars and vectors aren't just math, they're the foundation of the math powering artificial intelligence, physics, and machine learning. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll not only master scalars and vectors, but also see how they're transforming the tech world. Imagine you're trying to navigate a new city. Someone tells you, walk 10. 10 what? Meters? Steps? To the left? Up a tree? Without more details, you're lost. That's exactly why we need scalars and vectors. Scalars tell us the what, speed, distance, temperature. Simple numbers. Vectors go further, they give us the what and the where, direction, force, velocity. Without vectors, the world would be a confusing mess of numbers. Let's start with scalars. Scalars are quantities that have only magnitude, just a number, no direction. Think of your weight, 70 kilograms, your scooter's speed, 40 kilometers per hour, or the temperature of your chai, 70 degrees Celsius. Scalars are straightforward, and they tell us how much of something exists. Mathematically, scalars are represented by plain numbers. If you see 10, that's a scalar. It doesn't tell you where or how, just how much. Easy, right? Vectors are the cooler cousins of scalars. They combine magnitude, the number, with direction. Picture an arrow. It has a length, magnitude, and a direction, where it points. That's a vector. For example, velocity, 60 kilometers per hour east. Force, 10 newtons upward. Displacement, 5 meters north. Vectors are represented mathematically with arrows or brackets. Arrow form, an arrow pointing in a specific direction with a length proportional to its magnitude. Component form, for example, \3 for backslash, which means the vector has a horizontal x component of 3 and a vertical y component of 4. Think of vectors as GPS instructions. Without direction, you might end up walking into a wall. And trust me, walls don't care about your math skills. Scalars versus vectors in real life. A thermometer, scalar. A wind vane showing wind speed and direction, vector. A cricket ball flying with velocity labeled, vector. Now that we know what scalars and vectors are, let's compare them in the real world. Scalars. When your thermometer says it's 30 degrees Celsius, that's a scalar. It tells you how hot it is, but doesn't tell you where the heat's coming from. Vectors. Imagine you're outside, and the wind blows at 20 kilometers per hour west. The wind speed, scalar, combined with its direction, west, makes it a vector. In the world of artificial intelligence and machine learning, vectors are crucial. Every data point, whether it's your browsing history, a photo, or a text message, can be represented as a vector. These vectors help AI systems find patterns and make predictions. For example, in image recognition, each pixel in a photo is part of a vector that describes the image's shape and color. In recommendation systems, your preferences, genres you like, are stored as vectors that guide suggestions. In physics simulations, vectors describe forces and movements, like how wind affects a drone. Without scalars and vectors, we couldn't solve problems in AI, physics, or engineering. Scalars give us simplicity, while vectors give us depth. Together, they're the ultimate problem-solving duo. So next time you hear the word a vector, don't think it's just a math term. It's the language of AI, powering the systems that run our world. And now, you're one step closer to mastering it. Ready to dive deeper into AI and math? Hit that subscribe button and join us on AI Tutor, where we make complex concepts simple and fun. Up next, how vectors form the foundation of machine learning. Don't miss it!